Good morning. Happy new day, people. I am so blessed. I'm so happy. It has been, the last 2 weeks have been, the last month of May has been very challenging, and I came on here to talk about my challenges as I just got to work. And I was thinking about this weekend that just passed. So for a living, I am a custom cake decorator, and I also do personal chef work, and I also have a job as well. Now, that's a lot. But I try to slow down on my business once I got the diagnosis. And so I used to do catering as well, and I stopped doing catering. Mostly I was going to stop doing catering anyway by the end of that last year. Once I got the diagnosis, it was like, for sure, like, stop. And then what else was I slowed down on my bookings and promoting. So, but I recently picked up in May, March, April and May, I picked up on business. And because I picked up on business, and I also work a full-time job as well, I busied myself again. I busied myself again in May. There were like a couple of weeks, 3 weeks in May, whereas though and then in April I ate with the personal chef work. I had a client, and I made dinner for her family, and I ended up trying all the food. So that was like one of the things that kind of, I would say, messed up my plant-based journey, but I tasted the food, and it was meat. And I tasted all the meats, I tasted everything. And it was just like small bites, but I did have to taste the food. So that like kind of conflicted with my wellness journey and how I felt about it. But it didn't like deter me far as stopping or giving up. I just, recognized like, wow, this is tough to do while I'm on my journey. So now fast forward this weekend, and a couple of weeks, 3 weeks before, I also did the same thing with my cakes. So with my custom cakes, sometimes I change the recipes, I tweak them a little bit, and this and that. If I don't have an ingredient that I have forgot, I'll use a different ingredient, and then I taste the cake or taste whatever to make sure that it came out with a good quality or texture. Now, I did that this weekend. I did that last weekend, and I think I did it a week before, where I had a cupcake, or I tasted a little piece of the cake, and it's crazy. But this weekend, I had 2. No, I had 2 vegan cupcakes, and I tasted like the strawberry cake. But I was tearing that cupcake up. Yes, I was tearing that cupcake up. Like, it was so good. But I realized something driving to work. I'm like, this is conflicting with my wellness journey. I don't know how to deal with it, to be honest. I do not know how to deal with it. I feel like I'm 99.9% plant-based. Now, I used to be like, well, I'm plant-based, whole food, vegan, healthy vegan. Like, I wouldn't even say I'm vegan, healthy. On the weekends, I feel like I'm vegan. That's another thing too. On the weekends, I eat cooked food. So I mostly eat like rice, peas, plantain. I'll eat fried tofu now. I just incorporated that into my diet like 3 weeks ago. I incorporated tofu, and wow, I learned how to fry crispy tofu, and I was like, my senses went up like crazy. You dig? Like, my what kind of senses are they? Dopamine system. Dopamine hits. Yes. I was like, oh, it was like eating fried chicken. And I was like, oh my God, I got fried chicken. This is so good. I cooked the healthy vegan style though. I'm gonna show y'all the video. I cooked the healthy vegan style. But some believe that soy is not that good for you. But and then contrary to popular belief, there's like a 50-50 bias on it. So I was like, you know what? I won't do it, see what it hit for. But yeah, this is my struggle right now. That's why June the 6th, after I go to the doctors, I think I'm starting June the 9th. I will be starting a fast, a cleanse, a detoxing, because of this month. Like, I think every weekend I had something that was like outside of the regiment of my wellness journey. I'm not saying that it has to be perfect, but it really has to be plant-based. Like, so I'm like 95% plant-based right now. If you want to add it up, or if you want to say, no, you're not plant-based. Yes, you're plant-based. No, you're not. I feel like I'm still plant-based. I'm 99.9%. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't like go ahead and order a cow, But for me, this weekend, it was the sugar. Like, I didn't want sugar in my diet. So when I was tasting those cupcakes, the sugar is what's, I'm more concerned about the sugar than the dairy. But I definitely had a little bit of that. And which I mean, a little bit is like one cupcake is not, you know what I mean, gonna be detrimental to my body that much. It's just when you eat it all the time on a consistent basis, you really mess up. But I feel like I did a good job. I'm still proud of myself for my journey. I'm still on my journey. I'm still happy. I'm still blessed, and I'm still well, and I'm still stress-free. Oh, maybe I'm still stress-free in here. I'm stress-free in here. I am. But I gotta slow down on the work too, because I need my rest. I realize I don't like working a lot. So, and I think I said that in my last video. Yeah, this is for the birds. I used to be a hustler. Like, I love working. Like, this is something that I do. Like, but now that I'm on this journey and I took a break from all of that overworking myself, getting back into overworking yourself, you realize this is not for me. Like, I realize it's not for me. Like, this is really not for me anymore. I really just want to be outside and do my yoga. That's what I want to do. And I want you in a beautiful silence. And I want to sit down and do it. And I don't want to stand up and eat. I don't want to, eat in my car all the time. I don't want to be on a run eating. Like, I want to practice enjoying, the fruits of my labor. So, and that's a daily, not just when you're off work, not when, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do it every day, practice that every day, so yeah, that's where I'm at with my challenges and being late. I've been late like crazy. I'm late now, but I'm making this video. That's another thing. I need to be held accountable. I am late, y'all. There's something wrong with that part of me, But I'm mostly late to my job because I have to make sure I have my nutrients in before I go to work, while I'm at work, and after work. So I meal prep for myself, and I haven't been doing a good job of doing it in advance. I have been doing it late because I've been so busy on these weekends. So it just carries over into my week, and which makes me late again. It's a rolling ball. So it's like I need to get ahead at least 2 days ahead to get in order. And if my most important thing right now is nourishing my body and taking care of me. So I will be late for everything if I have to, as long as I'm getting my nutrients in my body, as long as I'm taking care of me. And that's on everything. Because when I die, or if I die, nobody will be responsible for taking care of me except for me. And nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. And that's another thing. Nobody cares if you ate or not. Nobody cares if you took care of yourself. Nobody cares if you're happy inside. Nobody cares if your mom just died. You still got to show up for them. You still got to show up and be, hi, you know, they don't give a shit. They want you to show up to these jobs and be merry and be cheerful. They don't care if you took care of yourself or not. They don't care. And even having your own business, nobody gives a shit. So it's important that you take care of yourself before you get into these spaces and places, you know, and taking care of everyone else. And that includes the work and business and everything else outside of yourself. You are finally understand the importance of taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I want to show up on time and accountable and be there for the people respectfully. So I'm going to definitely work on that. If I have to get up earlier, that's what it's going to have to be. And I start that today. Today. So yeah, so that's my thing right now. That's where I'm coming from. And yeah, this is my video. I'm getting things back into alignment. I've been out of sort, so hopefully after my doctor's appointment, I start my fast and my cleanse and my detox and refocusing on, you know, my wellness, hit the reset button on my wellness, you know. So all right guys, peace.